Cape Town seas, dreamers rise on melodies. One voice, one beat, one crew. We're changing the world, it's what we do. Every click, every step we take, building dreams no one can break. From hustle to hope, we see it through, 'cause we believe in Diginu. We're lifting lives, we're breaking walls. United we stand, we won't see anyone fall. Together we shine, together we grow. 1 million hearts and the whole world knows we are Diginu. 1 million strong, the dream came true. From South Africa to sky so blue. Next stop, Phuket, yeah, we're coming through. We're making history, watch us rise. Guinness World Record in our eyes. Teamwork blazing hard, so true. The world will remember Diginu. From township streets to city heights, we're turning darkness into light. Commission checks and dreams renewed. We build with love, that's what we do. Every soul that joins the flame adds more power to our name. Together we win, together we move. It's all because of Diginu. Phuket calling, can you feel that vibe? Ocean breeze and joy worldwide. 1 million hearts, a single view. Changing lives is what we do. We are Diginu. 1 million strong, unstoppable crew. Breaking records, shining through. The future belongs to me and you. Raise your hands, the dreams in bloom. From Africa's heart to every room. Teamwork blazing, heart so true. The world is smiling. Enjoy the world. Diginu.
I walk these roads with echoes in my head. Dreams too big for where I tread.
Tried to shout, but no one heard the sound. Fell so many times before I found.
That lonely years and weakness is just the start of finding those who heal your heart. Then came a spark that lit the gray, a voice that whispered you'll find your way. Through every doubt, through every fall, I learned that hope can still stand tall. And somewhere deep I felt it near, a place where I belong was clear. Now I found the team, the dream, the fire. They lift me high, they fuel my desire. They love me loud, they see my soul. Together we're pieces that make a whole. No more masks, no need to hide. They stand with me right by my side. I'm seen, I'm known, I'm finally free. This is the team. I gave everything away, kept my heartbeat quiet for their game. Not anymore, this is my time. I held the ladder steady. first while I stood small. Carried others so they wouldn't break. Forgot myself every risk I take. But the silence taught me how to stand. The cracks showed maps I hadn't planned. This is my time. Watch me light the sky. I'm done with hiding. I'm done asking why. I'll take the lead, and we'll all survive. This is my moment. This is my I miss the birthdays, miss the calls. Built up the world around these walls. Now I see what giving could improve. If I rise a steady, we all move. Every scar a signal, every doubt a sign. I'll turn the weight into a battle line. This is my time. Watch me light the sky. I'm done with hiding. I'm done asking why. I'll take the lead, and we'll all survive. This is my moment. This is my time. They taught me how to carry. Now I'll carry us ahead. Not from a place of pride. From all the love I bled. When I stand taller, the whole line climbs. This is not just mine. It's how we find our shine. I found my name in the noise. Digged anew. This is my time. Watch me light the sky. I'm done with hiding. I'm done asking why. I'll take the lead, and we'll all survive. This is my moment. This is my time. Watch us roll. This is my time. This is my time. Not alone, not lost, not quiet. This is my time. I've been waiting on the perfect sign, watching all my dreams just pass me by.
Telling myself maybe someday soon, while another year disappears too.
Deep inside I hear a voice say go,
But fear keeps telling me
not yet, no.
How much longer will I stand in place
while life keeps running in a race?
What if it works out better than I dreamed?
What if there's greatness
Waking up in me.
greatness in me?
What if the fire inside my soul
Was always meant to take control. Today's the day I stop standing in my own way.
no more waiting,
No more almost.
maybe someday? What if I fly?
What if this moment
Changes my whole life.
whole life?
What if the skills I need are already inside? What if the door only opens when I try? Today's the day I take the leap, I light the flame, and even if I'm scared to fall,
I'll never know.
unless I go it all.
How many chances have I let slip by?
How many dreams
Did fear deny?
one day becomes another year?
If I keep hiding here, I can almost see the future now.
The life I want is calling loud,
The pain of trying fades away.
but regret is the one that stays.
What if it works out?
Better than I dreamed.
What if there's greatness
Waking up in me.
greatness in me?
What if the fire inside my soul
Was always meant to take control.
Today's the day I stop standing in my own way.
No more waiting.
No more almost. Maybe someday. What if I fly?
What if this moment
Changes my whole life.
whole life?
What if the skills I need are already inside? What if the door only opens when I try? Today's the day I take the leap, I light the flame, and even if I'm scared to fall,
I'll never know.
unless I go it all.
I don't wanna wake up years from now wondering what could have happened somehow.
Dreaming without action changes nothing,
Nothing,
but one bold step can change everything.
everything.
The clock keeps ticking every night, and lost time never comes back twice. So I'll move before the fear can stay, because maybe
Today's the day.
the day
What if it works out?
better than I dreamed.
What if there's greatness
Waking up in me.
greatness in me?
What if the fire inside my soul
Was always meant to take control.
Today's the day I stop standing in my own way.
No more waiting.
No more almost. Maybe someday. What if I fly?
What if this moment
Changes my whole life.
whole life?
What if the skills I need are already inside? What if the door only opens when I try? Today's the day I take the leap, I light the flame, and even if I'm scared to fall,
I'll never know.
unless I go it all.
Today's the day.
My day, my day. Today's the day.
My day.
Well, good evening, everybody, and a warm welcome to everybody on this call. It's just amazing to see how many people have joined us. And it means that you're a part of something much, much bigger. It's a community that is growing and it's creating such real value for ordinary people like you and I. So I want to tell you that you are going to be amazed of what is going to be shared tonight. And I can give you the assurance that we are going to help you in the best way possible. Because at the end of this evening, there's going to be a poll where we're going to ask you some questions. And based on your answers on that poll, we will be able to assist you in the best way possible to tell you where you want to go. It is all about what you want from this company. So, even if you are skeptical at the moment, I know that we are going to fill in all those gaps with you so that you can make the best of this opportunity. Also, remember that at the end, there is a question and answer session where the panel of experts will be able to answer your answers to the best of their knowledge. But all of this that you're going to see tonight all started with a dream. And this dream was to create something different, something that is truly beneficial to people. And I want to introduce the man behind this whole dream, this whole vision. It's our CEO and founder, Jesse Bester. He is not only the driving force behind DigiNew, but he's somebody that is continuously driving us to be better people and inspire us to dream bigger with him and to believe that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary things. So tonight, I hope that you are also looking ahead to this exciting future of DigiNew Cashback, and there's a lot to come. So Jesse, let's give our hands to Jesse and welcome him and give the mic to him. Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you, Erika. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to each and every one of you. Sorry, I just want to put my phone on silent. Otherwise, we're all going to go crazy with all these notifications. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's call. And welcome to all the new people that joined DigiNew Cashback recently. And sorry for those of you that thought when you downloaded the app, this is just another app. Because I doubt it. I really doubt it. Tonight, we're going to be sharing with you a few exciting things. And over the course of the journey of the company's establishment back in 2019, and how we evolved and became so much different of a company that we initially thought we're going to be, but so much better. And over that course of the time that passed, I've seen something amazing. And that is how much fun it can actually be to build a business. And I'm talking about each and every one of you will be also able to build your own business within the DigiNew ecosystem. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this call, I think you're going to probably think one of two things. The first one is, you're probably going to think these people are completely off their rockers. They are crazy. It's impossible. That's not going to happen. Or you're going to think, maybe I found my clang. Whichever way, ladies and gents, it's entirely fine. 100% perfect with us. What we want to do tonight is purely share with you a seemingly impossible vision. What do I mean with that? Well, very simple. I don't know whom of you has ever been involved in building an entire new industry, let alone a company. I've never built a new industry until now. Ladies and gentlemen, what we want to accomplish with DigiNew, the DigiNew ecosystem of companies that we've already established, is we are building what we like to call earn tech. You earn from the technology that we build. So, because of the buying power that we have and all the members that we already have on our platform, we've got a very strong negotiation scope. Sorry, ladies, just give me 1 second. Simba loves to do his ritual again. Every time I'm on a Zoom, he loves to climb on my back, and I've got trust issues because those little paws of his, he just loves to start clawing me in the eyes. So I just want to take him out of the equation. Now, ladies and gents, as I was saying, what we essentially want to accomplish is, I understand for the average thinking or for the average thought, the following is going to sound impossible. And that is to help 1 million people in South Africa earn from our company every week. Not every month, not once in a lifetime, not once a year, every week. Is it a ludicrous or possibly absurd vision? No, it is. But so was Elon Musk's vision to go to Mars, let's face it. And I think when he started off with going to Mars, I think some of his friends probably thought, you know what, maybe we need to put this guy in a straitjacket. Maybe we need to have him admitted and just send him for a psych eval. And we all know how that is making progress. Are we going to succeed with it? Absolutely, I think so. But there's one massive dependency. You. What do I mean with that? We all know a lot of people, right? I personally don't know 1 million people. So I can't do this on my own. Neither does any one of the other panelists. But collectively, we might just pull this off. So naturally, I think we as humans are inclined to say, skeptic, not going to work. But what if it does? Just imagine that accomplishment. We will be breaking a Guinness World Record when we do that. The Guinness World Record won't be in my name or one of the other panelists or one of the other top management people's names. It'll be in the company's name. And this company of DigiNew Cashback Club, DigiNew Food Delivery, all of the companies that we've built is not our company that's the founders or the directors or the shareholders. It's everyone that contributes towards building this. It's all of our company. So let's look at a basic concept. We are all having challenges with monthly expenses, right? To a more or less extent. What if you can get cash back on that? That was the idea a while ago. What if we can offer people cash back on their groceries, fuel, restaurant expenses, and Bolt trips? In other words, for mobility as well. We can offer them cash back on that. And then we spoke to a number of experts that are like, no, it's impossible, it's impossible, it's impossible. We're like, okay, well, what I hear when someone tells me it's impossible, I don't know how to do this. I've never seen it happen before, so I don't know how to do this. I can't help you. So what did we do? We figured it out by ourselves. We started building and building and building. And because of the amount of people that we already have on our database, we can go to very large companies and say, listen, okay, we've got a deal for you. You offer our members exclusive benefits. And then you pay the cash back, and we will offer them on the app benefits at your stores. How does that sound? They're like, okay, so how many people do you have? 98,000. Usually the going response is, okay, where do we sign? Or, okay, yeah, 98,000. You sure? Like, well, look at the numbers. Here they are, 98,000. I think it's now 98,800 and something. No, they want access to our customers. Are they going to get access to you? No. Because legally, we're not allowed to give your details to them. But we are legally allowed to connect you with them on our platform. And that is what we've built, ladies and gents. That technology is not only in existence, it is live. Now, during this call, we are going to pop the bonnet. We're going to pop the hood of this Rolls Royce, and we're going to show you how do we do this. I don't know the average company that really does what we're going to do tonight, and really show you how do we pull this off. Where does the money come from? How does this work? Because it's seemingly impossible, and I think you'll agree with me. The first thing that probably popped to your mind when you heard, pay up to 100, there's a premium standard membership and a premium membership. If you pay 199 Rand a month, you can get up to 7,000 Rand cash back a month. Now, if everyone does this company is not going to last for very long, is it? And you probably thought things to the liking of, scam, this is dodgy. What's going on here? How the hell can they maintain this? And that is the reason for this call tonight. We want to share with you how we did it. So if we say this is everyone's company, we need to be transparent about this, shouldn't we? I think it's only fair. If you are willing to devote your time and your effort in helping us achieve this vision collectively. It's only fair that you know how this works. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason for this call. Now, here is the beauty of what I want to share with you. Last night, I watched a documentary on Netflix. The documentary's name is The Social Dilemma. It is about the dark side of social media. I'm not going to go into too much detail, but in essence, it comes down to the addictiveness of social media and social media variant type of platforms and the negative impact that has on people. So I watched it, and you know when you sometimes just get this aha moment. Well, Jesse couldn't sleep last night. Why? Because I had a massive aha moment. I was like, what if? Because I mean, I was doom scrolling before on social media myself. I was a victim of that. Well, not a recovering alcoholic or a recovering socialholic, but I was also part of those people that doom scrolled to, like, before you know, it's like 2, 3, 4 hours that went past throughout your entire day that you checked your phone multiple times. And I can show nothing of that. Nothing. And I thought to myself, what if we can have a platform? What if we can upgrade this platform to teach people how to make money and give them a tool to make money at the same time? Not these digital online course nonsense. I'm sorry. I'm highly against that. I've checked some of those things out. It's absolute nonsense. Most of it. I haven't checked all of it out. But what if we can offer people the training, the tools, the system, the everything? We want this vision of 1 million people to become reality. So we cannot charge for those things. We need to give it to them for free. But what if we can make this so addictive as social media, but a good addiction? Like, for instance, I'm addicted to green tea. That's a good addiction, isn't it? I love green tea. I drink like 5 or 8 to 10 cups sometimes a day. What if we can have a good addiction version, and that is to help people earn money? Because we already spend 8 hours of our day working for someone else, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But for those that might not like it or want to supplement the income or completely take over their income and replace it entirely, this is possible. So, ladies and gents, we're going to now get into it. And I'm going to put a massive disclaimer up front. If you thought when you joined this webinar tonight that this is my get out of jail free ticket, I'm going to be a millionaire in 2 months, I'm sorry to bust your bubble. I'm going to be upfront. I just want to manage your expectation and tell you that's probably not going to happen. Most probably. I don't want to say it's impossible, but I've never seen it happen before. So I don't know how to show you how to do it. But if you're willing to spend a couple of months' time and invest it into this, can I potentially earn 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, maybe 100,000 a month? Yes, you can. It all depends on the amount of business that you generate through this. Okay, so the more business you bring to the company, the more you'll earn. My advice to you would be, if you thought you're going to make a lot of money in a very short period, you might want to drop off the call now, because I just don't want you to waste your time. This is then unfortunately not for you. But if you're willing to spend 6 or 8 months or 12 months or how long ever and build something up that keeps on paying, this might be for you. Ladies and gents, I'm now going to hand over to the next gentleman who's become a massive friend of mine. And by the way, I don't know anyone that can braai better than him. Name it, he can braai it. He can even braai stir fry on a grid, on the roaster, on the fire. He's really good with braai. But not only is he very good with braaiing, he is exceptional at building teams. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hand over to Marius Adams, our head of national field marketing, and he's going to share with us what is his experience in DigiNew and why he does DigiNew. Thanks, Marius.
Jesse, thank you. I'm actually going to leave this now because I thought I'm going to be a millionaire at the end of the month.
You're already a millionaire, my friend. What are you on about?
Yeah. Okay, so I was at the Voortrekker Monument this morning, and I phoned Erika. I said, please, I've got a message. So, and my message is, we are South Africans, we are known as the Rainbow Nation. So we are a country filled with different cultures. If I look at the names on the call tonight, that is different cultures, different languages, traditions and backgrounds. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we've got 12 official languages, not 11. 2023, there's another one added, the South African Sign Language. And yeah, 12 official languages, and millions of people with unique stories and dreams. And I love stories. But what makes South Africa special is not our differences, but our ability to come together and to make a plan. And that is exactly what Digino stands for as well. So we at Digino, we don't see culture, I don't see race, I don't see language or background. I see people, and I see individuals who wants to improve their lives and provide for their families and create a brighter future. And that is why we are here. And Digino was designed by South Africans for South Africans, but for every South African. Okay, so whether you live in a big city or a small town, I grew up in a small town called Vogtville. Yeah, it is out there near Potchefstroom, and I stay in Pretoria, so I know small towns, I know big cities. And whether you speak Afrikaans, English, Zulu, Xhosa, Setswana, or any other language or sign language, the opportunity is the same for everyone. Okay, so let's look at Digino Cashback, and we're going to talk a lot about Digino Cashback tonight. I know the next speaker will elaborate around that a little bit more, but every time members support participating merchants, they can earn cashback on their everyday spending. Okay, so this puts money back into the pockets of South Africans and helps families stretch their budgets further. But it doesn't stop there. Members can also earn referral commission by introducing customers and merchants to the platform and building their own sales teams. And that is what I love. Okay, so this creates an opportunity to earn additional income while helping others to do the same. And then we've got the Movers Group. What is the Movers? No, it is not a dancing group. Erika, I know that you do dancing Wednesday afternoon, so this is not a Movers and Shaker. So the Movers Group is for people who are serious about building their businesses and staying informed. So members of the Movers Group receive important news and updates first. They also get access to the Movers Group's own incentives and special opportunities that are not available to everyone else. And it is actually so simple to become part of the Movers Group. The requirements are you need to have an active membership and you need to have 2 people personally referred with active membership. And that is where what the Movers Group are. We are action takers, we connect, learn and grow together. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I believe every person deserves access to opportunities that can help them prosper. And our Rainbow Nation, we are South Africans, is the strongest when we build together, we support one another, and we create opportunities for everyone. And Digino for me is a massive, massive, massive opportunity. And that is why Digino is for all South Africans. One nation, one opportunity, one community. Okay, so that is me, my fellow South Africans. But I'm going to hand over now to Belinda that's going to show us the the product video of Digino Cashback.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now that you've seen the video on that's as complicated as it gets. That is the Genu Cashback Club. Now, I know, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're over 100 people live on this call. Can I quickly see by means of a heart reaction who has received cashback already before from the Genu Cashback Club? Who's received cashback or commission, doesn't matter. Okay, perfect. So, ladies and gents, there you can see how many people have already. Okay, that's nice. Now you can see how many people have already received cashback. And this is not something that's only for select few. Anyone can get it. If we want to get to 1 million people, we need to make this accessible to everyone, right? Now, here's the thing. What is the Genu Cashback? It is the beginning of a movement to help 1 million people earn every week. Why? Well, it's fun. It's incredible to think we can help 1 million people. Ladies and gentlemen, just imagine quickly with me. The day that I send out that announcement via email, push notifications, we post on social media, I post on my social media on TikTok and LinkedIn and Instagram and Facebook and whatever, and we announce we have achieved the level of 1 million people. I can tell you this now, I'm going to stuff up our budget because we're going to have celebrations. I'm going to go really big on that. Now, why do we want to do this? What is the core fundamental reason? I don't personally, I can't give you a definitive reason. I can, however, tell you it's probably because it lays very close to my heart. I've received an eviction notice before in my life and had nothing to eat. Like I was rock bottom. It's not fun. It's waking up in the mornings and even Fridays waking up and not excited because my friends are all going out to prize and stuff like that, and I didn't have any money. I couldn't join them. I couldn't buy my own meat and my own things to take to the prize. So it's like my life felt empty. And I think that's probably the psychological reason behind my drive to help people, because I was at a place where things were not going good. Now, that's the first thing. The second thing is, did you know that 93 million people are projected to lose their jobs by 2030 because of artificial intelligence? Did you know that? I read an article the other day in Forbes magazine that said that. I was like, whoa, that's a lot. Not obviously in South Africa, worldwide. I mean, we don't even have 93 million people. Well, you never know. Now, here's the thing. What if we can make a difference in people's lives? Now, 1 million people in South Africa is our step one. Then we want to go international and expand in other countries as well. So what is the Genu Cashback Club at its core? It's a tool for you to have more disposable income. That's it. Let's not riff-raff and say it's a beautiful app or it's a beautiful icon, whatever. That's it. But what that money unlocks for you, now that's where the magic comes in. What you do with that money and what difference that money makes in your life, whether it just be paying for your kids' rugby tour or ballet shoes or whatever, or going on that holiday, it doesn't matter. You do with the money whatever you want. You can withdraw that cash. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Genu Cashback Club. That's it. It's a tool for you to have more money to be able to spend more on things that you prefer to spend it on. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, now I'd like to hand over to Belinda Ford. She is an absolute pillar in our company. Those of you that had the opportunity to meet her before will know she is the most supportive, most loving, most caring, and greatest of heart of people that you will ever meet. She works herself to the bone and back, and she always does it with a smile. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to hand over to Belinda Ford, the head of the Genu Cashback, and she's going to share with us, okay, how much can I now potentially earn as well if I start referring by, can I quickly see by means of a heart reaction, who would like to earn commission over and above their cashbacks? Can you give me a heart if you'd like to also earn commission? I'm going to also give my heart here. Okay, ladies and gents, then pay close attention now. Thanks, Belinda.
Thank you, JC. Hello and good evening, everybody. Okay, so most people, when they hear, can I earn commission, they immediately go, what am I selling? I'm going to tell you, you don't need to sell anything. Okay, so Jesse, in the beginning of this call, mentioned a movie, right? Do you mention movies when you watched a good movie. Jesse just did it right now. Do you think he got paid for it? Nope. But we give you something that is kind of better than a movie, and you just share it with friends and family, and you make money, which is getting cash back. So you teach or you show people how they can get cash back on their groceries, on their fuel, on their dining out, and you get paid for it. So it's something that's exciting. It's something that everybody needs, especially as South Africans. That's what we're doing is we want to get back as much as we can just to get through the month. So you're sharing an opportunity where they can get something back on something they've already spent and earn from it. You're not selling anything. You're just sharing a beautiful opportunity. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you now, and I'm going to show you how much money you can actually make by just sharing it with friends and family. Okay, so we have our platform called Nova, and she has got some really, really amazing calculators here. I'm not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to go through the one with you. Okay, so we have our standard membership and we have our premium membership. So standard membership is 99 Rand per month, and then our premium is 199. So I'm going to show you the differences as well there. Okay, let's say Marius now, he decides he's going to share this with Erica because he wants Erica to get cash back. He's excited about it. Okay, so he is going to share it with her. He gets 15 Rand commission. But don't forget, this is not once off. Because it's a monthly membership fee, he's going to get 15 Rand from Erica every single month she pays her membership. Okay. If he is a premium member and he introduces her to be a premium member as well, he gets 30 Rand. He gets double. So your commissions double if you are a premium merchant and if you bring on premium member and you bring on premium members. Okay. With obviously the premium membership, you get more cash back as well. So there's a big upside to premium memberships. Okay. Let's say now Maurice just wants to cover his own membership fee. He doesn't want to have to pay his membership fee every month or have it coming out of his pocket. So he just introduces, you need 7 people to cover your own membership. So on standard, it's 99 Rand, and on premium, it's 199. So you bring on 7 people, or Marius brings on 7 people. Okay. They obviously now are excited about the cashback they're receiving, and they start sharing it with their friends and family. So let's say they get 1 each. Marius's income grows to instantly as well, because each of those now bring in 1 each. So he gets an extra 6 Rand per member that person brings on. On a premium member, it goes up to 12. He's already earning 294 Rand per month. Okay. Let's say they all now decide they're doing the same as Marius and Erica. They all get in 7 each. Just to cover their own membership. Marius is now earning 798 Rand a month. And if you had to go and each person only brings on 7 each, by your 5th generation, you only go up to 7. We only go up to 7 generations. 5 generations, and each one brings in 7 people. You're earning 68,000 Rand a month on premium memberships. On standard, it's 34,000 Rand a month. Now, all of you would love I know I would love an extra 34,000 Rand a month. And that's just bringing on 7, and everybody just doing that just to cover their own membership fees. But do you think Morris is going to stay there? Nope. Let's say he brings on another 7 people because he's a go-getter. His income already, if each of those gets 7 each, goes up to 137,000. Okay, Morris at the moment, let's say, is sitting on 40 members. He is going to earn almost 400,000 Rand a month. Now you question and go, okay, so 400,000, how does the company pay out that? How can they afford that? Look at the bottom here. This is what the company will make on those memberships. 22 million Rand a month. So it's very easily affordable to pay Morris 392,000 Rand a month. So this is the beauty of what we do, is that we're creating a system where you're leveraging off other people's excitement, other people's cash back. You're creating a team of people that are just enjoying life and looking forward to life. And that is what Didgeridoo is all about. Like Marius said, we're united in creating something phenomenal, something amazing for everybody. So you get your cash back and you share with friends and family, you make an income, you show how other people how to do that. That's all you have to do. It's just duplicate what you did, show people how you did it, they do it, and they do it, and you just earn more and more, and you keep going. And all you're doing is sharing kindness and love and the opportunity, obviously, which is kindness and love. So that's Didgeridoo cashback in a nutshell on how you can earn commissions. And the commissions are really, really, you think 15 Rand a month, is it worth it? It is. Long term, you try, this is every single month. And you get, the more people you get on, it's every single month. It's recurring. It becomes passive. And the bigger your team gets, the more you make. Okay, so I'm going to hand over to Erica, who is the bubbly, the lady also behind the scenes, who's doing so much for everybody. Also full of life and kindness, and always there for everybody. And she is going to share with us where does this money come from that we then pay the marketers. So thank you, Erica.
Yeah, thank you so much, Belinda. Yeah, that is basically, I think, the most common question that people are asking when they see those figures that you have just shown on the calculators. They ask, okay, where does this money come from? Okay, firstly, the membership fees are paid. All right. And it's not a stupid question. It's not a question to be difficult, why people are asking it. It's a very important question. But once people understand the foundation of our system, they will see why it is a sustainable concept, and it is beneficial to everybody else. So traditionally, companies are spending on average between 20 and 30% of the cost of their product on advertising and marketing. And that is where Didgeridoo is doing basically the same. But these amounts that these companies are paying can run into hundreds of thousands, millions of rands in a year. Because just think of these big billboards that you see on the highways. Those things are costing 500,000 Rand a month, approximately. So if it isn't one of those digital ones and stuff. So, and then those people are not certain that they will get that money in, because they are just putting the brand out here. With Didgeridoo, it is different. We are taking our marketing budget and we rather reward the people that are sharing their experience with the app, with the product, with getting cashback. And then while sharing that, they are creating people's excitement. Like you mentioned about the movies. If somebody tells you with excitement about a movie, you're getting excited as well, and you want to see that. And everybody wants to use the product. And then they get this wonderful experience and they start telling other people, and you just share it with your friends and family, who you are buying with, who you are visiting, who you are talking to on the phone. And that is what it is. We are not spending our marketing budget on billboards, and it is a spray and pray scenario. We make sure that people start enjoying it, and we reward the people that are doing that. So word of mouth is and has always been one of the most powerful ways of marketing. And now our technology with Nova and everything that we are creating allows us to reward those that's spreading this message. So because of the people getting rewarded for helping the community, they become motivated and they continue to share. And as you mentioned, it is a recurring income, because once you enjoy something, you will continue with it, because you are getting so much more value for what you are putting into it, what your membership fee is. But that is the first part about the the commissions, how we can afford to pay the commissions. The second source of value comes from the cashback that the members are getting, and that we get from the partnerships and the agreements that we have established with other businesses and merchants, like Jesse explained in the beginning. So our goal is eventually to create a win-win environment. So the merchants win because they gain access to more customers and they get increased visibility. The members win because they receive their cashback and they save on all their purchases, and they will these purchases they are actually doing every day. And the company wins because increased activity on our platform creates greater value for the entire ecosystem. So what makes this model so exciting is that it aligns with everybody's interest. Businesses want more customers, members want more value, and the marketers wants to earn more by sharing what they experience. So let's go out there and share this experience, and in the process, we are enriching people's lives. We are making people's lives better because saving more customers and the more commissions that you get. So as the company grows, everybody's lives will be increasing. So now that you've got a better understanding of where the money is actually coming from, I think that you will have more peace in your heart to say that this is not going to be a fly by night situation. It's going to be something that is sustainable. And I want you also to understand, I think everything is coming together tonight to make you realize why we are so proud and so passionate about DigiNew Cashback and why we are promoting the Linked for Life principle that we have in DigiNew. And I want to ask Marius, our head of field marketing, to tell everybody what this Linked for Life principle is and how it is benefiting everybody and why we are so passionate about it. So thank you, Marius.
Thank you, Erika. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, this is also a topic very dear to my heart. How would you like to start a small business, even if it's a tuck shop, where you start it from scratch and you build it and build it and build it, and one evening somebody just come and they burn it or they steal your company under your butt. And that is what happened actually to me in one of my previous businesses. I was building and building, and I earned actually in that particular business over 50,000 Rand per month. And the whole thing was structured that I needed a few top leaders in my business, and all of a sudden there's my income. And somebody stole that big leader from my business, and I lost 50,000 Rand per month. And that is why Linked for Life is so crucial for us. So you get your own referral link when you register with DigiNew. You get your own referral link. You share that with friends, families, and everyone around you, and they are linked to you for life. They cannot be moved. And that is why we believe in the principle Linked for Life, because we are a business that we want you to trust. You don't want to build a business and tomorrow morning there's a big chunk of your income just gone because somebody decided, listen, I'm going to move this person just because I can. And that Linked for Life is a very, very powerful thing. So, Jesse, it looks like you wanted to say something. Okay, great. And I'm going to introduce a lady to you now on video, Sureta. She's going to tell us why DigiNew, and she's got such a powerful testimonial. So, Belinda, please show Sureta to us.
I'm with DigiNew now for a year, and it's like a dream come true for me because I've tried so many stuff to earn a passive income just to make life a bit easier, but I could never succeed in any of it. When I came across DigiNew, I was skeptic because I didn't want to fail again. And then I went onto the website and I came across the Profit Share Plan video. And then I saw this is something unique. It's not something that I saw in any of the other stuff that I've tried. And then I scrolled a bit further and I came across Belinda's video, and she said something that really grabbed my attention. She said they put God first. And then I knew I want to be here. And I heard about Jesse's dream. He just wants to help normal people like you and me earn that passive income to make life a bit easier. And he's succeeding because he puts God first. And I always get emotional with Marius as well. He's our mentor with marketing. I've learned so many stuff from him. I'm not a marketer. I'm in finance, so marketing is so far from what I'm usually doing. But with all his help, his guidance, and all the mentors are always available. They are there. If you ask a question, they will help you, because that is how we learn, asking questions. And then I've got my sister. She's not my real sister, but Erika. I've called her my sister because we've got the same why. Our why is to retire our husbands, and we're gonna sit on the beach one day with our husbands and having a nice time. And that is also our dreams. Our dreams are the same. We just want to have peace and mind, not worrying about money. And everyone is always there to help. That is what I love about DigiNew. It's plain, it's simple. And the company does so much for us. So there's no way, if you are consistent, I have been consistent, so I have been earning every single week. And that is the best part of DigiNew, is getting that money every Friday. If you put the work in, you're going to get your money. So if you are still wondering, what are you doing here? You are at the right place, believe me, because I never knew I can be so successful earning a passive income by just being consistent and sharing my opportunity with other people. Because if you earn the money, you can show it to people as well. That is also what I love about DigiNew. You earn as soon as you start loading your slips or referring a friend or family to DigiNew. That next Friday, you're going to get your income. And that is amazing. And that builds up to something amazing, something that you can use for anything. And that is what I love. It's real money back into your pocket.
Thank you, Sarita, for your testimonial. It really, actually, every time you hear it, it's like, got to wipe the tears. So it's very moving. Thank you. And guys, when you get into the movers group, you will see what we mean about Sarita. Okay, she is a mover and a shaker in every sense. She's a wonderful woman. Okay, so I'm sure like a lot of you are sitting here going, wow, this is like a lot of information and I need to like process it and I need to learn more and I want to learn more. So we have that opportunity for you on Saturday. So this Saturday, we are going to have our training. It is online and it is completely free. So in your reminder email from Zoom, just before you got an hour before this call, there is a link in there called nova.diginew.com. And when you go into there, you just go to Zoom calls and you can book your seat for Saturday's training. Don't miss it because there's lots of nuggets there that's going to be shared and a lot of information that you need to grow your business. And it's very exciting, lots of fun. So yes, I think what we're going to do now is we're going to open the floor for questions so that we can answer all those questions that you guys have to answer. Jesse, you've opened the questions. Okay, thank you. Okay, so you guys can just click on the questions box and then send us your questions. Sorry,
Okay, ladies and gents, while we're waiting for everyone to post their questions, I want you to ask your questions. If you've got questions or uncertainties on how does this work or what, it doesn't matter. Post us your questions there because we are here to now help you live and assist you with it. And as Belinda also mentioned now, the training that we have on Saturday is free. And there's no catch at the end, yeah, you have to buy this course or that nonsense. That will not happen in our company. And the reason why it's free is, as I said earlier, we want to help and equip people and support them. I think most importantly, it's about the support. It's not necessarily about the knowledge. It's more about the support and knowing I'm not alone. That is why we give all of these things for free, because we need to get to a million people. And in order to do that, there's a principle called barrier to entry. You need to take a barrier to entry out. In other words, you can't let people pay for a course or for training or for support, whatever, because much less people will then participate. Okay, let's jump into the questions. Ladies and gents, is there anyone that has any questions? You can click on the Q&A button at the bottom. Oh, sorry, I saw now that there are actually questions. You just click on the Q&A button and then post your question there.
Okay, so when uploading the slip, if I log the claim and then upload the slip, if it is 15 minutes later or 2 hours later, it gets declined. No, it depends. You're going to have to send in your questions. We have, if it gets declined, there is a reason for it, and you just got to go to, you can click on the push notification and you can go see the reason why it is declined. If you do have further questions, you can then just email claims@diginu.com and we will gladly answer your questions. Okay. Is there another time for training other than Saturday as I am working? No, but we do have it recorded, and then what we do is sometimes we take out obviously smaller snippets of the training and we do make it available for the team on Nova and yeah, on YouTube so that you guys can use it. Ingrid asks, if you have an annual membership and want to upgrade to a premium, why does it ask for $199? Okay, so if you have an annual membership and then you want to upgrade, you can choose if you want to go back to a monthly or if you want to continue with a yearly. So you can then take out let's say you got an annual in January, and then today you now want to take out another annual for another year, then we will pay you back your pro rata amount. So what you were left with on the standard membership, we'll pay back into your wallet on the same Friday. When you've upgraded. Okay, how does one bring a merchant on board? Marius, do you want to? Seems like you're the best merchant marketer in Diginu.
Yes, Steve, there is merchant marketing material on Nova. So go to nova.diginu.com and you will see on the menu there's a premium merchant marketing training. All the trainings are in there, show you exactly what to do, and in that all the training is there.
Okay, so Henry, you're asking what training and support does Diginu provide to new team members, and what opportunities are available for growth and advancement within the company? Erica, I know that you're very good with team building as well.
Oh my word. Yeah, not as good as Marius. Yeah, definitely not, because I'm always in his teams. So he's always starting everything. But okay. With training and support, we are in now my English is gone. I'm an Afrikaans girl, so okay, we are creating some new videos and stuff for everybody regarding the training, and we had it on the previous membership, and everything has been upgraded now, so all will be available on Nova very, very, very soon. And regarding what the opportunities that are available for growth and advancement within the company, you will be able, Henry, with all the trainings, or especially on the Saturday trainings, we put a lot of emphasis on what the different steps are in within the company by reaching certain goals and what the privileges are and everything. So what I would suggest is attend this weekend's training where everything will be addressed in much more detail. I don't want to take up a lot of time tonight to explain everything to you in detail. So attend this weekend's training if you can, and you will be enlightened what is gonna happen there.
Erika,
Thank
if
you,
I could
Erica.
just also jump in there as well, because I like that question. Someone that wants to know about training that's usually a massive green light. Henry, essentially what we're doing is we're teaching people various different skills. So we take them from entry level straight through to expert in the sense of if you are experienced in handling situations, in other words, personality types, conflict resolution, those things, we teach you basically soft skills, but we also teach you hard skills in the sense of, okay, how do I actually upload my slip? This is how we do it. How do I actually support a person that says, listen, I don't know what to do. Can you please help me? And there's something that you can't answer. Where do they go? In other words, how do we get them plugged into the entire support system? And at the end of the day, it comes basically down to the concept of assisting our team and showing them, okay, how does these various things work? Now, Henry, what we also do is we will ask on the movers group, we sometimes send out a poll with various topics. We tell people, listen, vote for these topics, and then we will address these topics that you guys need assistance with, because we know what the challenges are that people have, because we are actively involved with them. So based on the majority of votes that we get for certain topics, we'll then address that during trainings. All right, I hope it makes sense. Thanks, Brenda.
Thank you. Okay, Jessie, I'd like you to answer this one where Troy is asking, are we free to use our own creative marketing strategies, or do you guys have specific processes we must follow?
The wording there shows me that this person probably knows how to do it, because creative marketing strategies. The challenge comes in with the creative. Troy, Jesse, in his private capacity, would say go for it. But unfortunately, Jesse, as CEO, would have to say, unfortunately not. The reason for that is by looking at your words, I don't know you, but by looking at your choice of words, you probably know how to market. You can do it unless it is using the company's logo without written approval, because we protect the brand. Secondly, if it is not unsubstantiated claims. In other words, we guarantee you money. We guarantee. Be very careful for the word guarantee, because guarantee means it's 100% certainty. It isn't 100% certainty, because if that person ever recruits someone else who activates their membership, that person will not earn income. So there's fine things in there. And because we work with financial products, we are highly monitored. So we need to remain compliant at all times. So when someone asks if they can do whatever they want, unfortunately, the answer is no. But my advice to you would be, Troy, to be on the Saturday training, because we will address it there as well. How can you market? What can we do? What can we not do? How do we remain compliant? Because we don't want all this excitement and then we get hit with a liberty shot from the sideline because the legislator or not the legislator, the whatever legal entity is not happy with what we're doing. So I will advise attending Saturday's training. We'll teach everything to you guys there on Saturday.
Okay, thank you, Jessie. Okay, Kamal is asking, is it simple to transfer the funds from Degenu to bank accounts, and how quick does it reflect in the bank? Yes, it is very, very simple. It is just like your normal banking apps. You can just put in your banking details and select whether you wanted an instant transfer or a normal transfer. And it's the same normal time that you normally wait between banks or so. It's the same concept. And obviously, if you withdraw it from an ATM, you can withdraw it from any Nedbank ATM or a Checkers or Pick n Pay, ShopRite, and then you get the little code and you can go to the teller or the ATM and withdraw your cash. Very, very simple, easy. Okay, so if I don't pay my membership fee the following month, then I lose membership. Can I pay membership fee in advance? It is always in advance, but it is worked on a debit order on your card. So you pay now for the next month. The same as the annual, you pay now for the entire year. Okay, so if you do your debit order for the next month lapses, yes, you will not receive any commissions and you cannot claim cash back. Okay, we're going to have one more question because we have something else that we want to do with you quickly first. Okay. Will we have to check in always, and will that check in period come to an end in the future? Morris, do you want to answer that question?
No. Okay, so you, the current deal that we have on the table with the fuel, with the groceries and with the restaurants, that is with specific service providers. Okay, so the check-in is with them, and that is 100% to comply with their regulations. But the great thing with our premium merchants that we're going to get on board, there will not be any check-ins with our premium merchants. Short and sweet.
Thank you. Great, Jesse, I think you want to share with the, we want to put up a poll so that you guys can answer a few questions so we can help you to the best of our ability.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to put up a poll on your screen now. And on this poll, you will be able to answer where your level of thinking is. And the reason we do this is this information is now going to get pulled into Nova. Now, the person that invited you here tonight will be able to see these answers to be able to effectively help you based on your personal interest. We don't do spray and pray, one size fits all. Unfortunately, that doesn't work. So I'm going to put up a poll on your screen now. And this information gets pulled into your Nova platform as well, your Nova profile, which means Nova can get to know you and be basically your 24/7 business assistant. So the first question is, how much commission would you like to earn per month? Now, I know there's a lot of people that want to earn commission. You can choose there which one of those. Do you want to earn between 0 and 5,000 Rand a month? Do you want to earn between 5,000 and 15,000 or 15,000 plus a month? Okay, then the next question is, do you need assistance from your team leader? In other words, the person that contacted you and that invited you here tonight, do you want them to reach out to you and give you assistance? If the answer is yes, please click yes. Otherwise, no thanks. Then the third one, the second last question, very simple. How keen are you to get started? So on a scale of 0 to 10, where 10 is I'm in, I'm ready to get started right now. Please write us there, or please rate yourself there in terms of your level of readiness to get going. And don't worry, ladies and gents, there's no correct or wrong, right or wrong answer. It's purely up to you. And then the last question is, how soon do you want to become part of the Movers Group? Now, as we alluded earlier, the Movers Group essentially help us run this company because we consult them on a regular basis. Say, listen, ladies and gents, got this idea. Do you want this? Do you want that? We're thinking of this. We've got two options here. Which one do you prefer more? So the benefits of being on the Movers WhatsApp group is all of us are on there, and it's an open WhatsApp group. Anyone can message there. Requirements are you need an active membership yourself, and only 2 people that joined with your link who also activated their membership. We'll pick it up on the system, and then we'll automatically invite you to join the Movers group. So when would you like to be there? By Friday, between 1 to 2 weeks, and I don't want to join as the last option. Okay, ladies and gents, we're going to give another about 10 seconds to finish the poll off. And then, yes, we've got a very strong group of people attending tonight. 69% said they want to earn in excess of 15,000. 73% voted they want assistance from a team leader. 71% people on 10. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a first. We've never had that before. That there's so many people that actually, especially with such a large group that we're on this call tonight. So we will reach out to you and assist you. And I see 55% of people want to be on the Movers group by Friday. Okay, I'm going to end the poll, and then we're going to do a wrap up. Ladies and gents, it's now very simple. In the beginning of the call, I think you'll remember I mentioned you're going to think one of 2 things. These people are off their rockers. This is never going to work. Million people, not going to happen. Or I might have found my clang. I might have found people crazy enough like me. You know, that little inner voice that's always suppressed. No, don't think so big. Don't think so big. You're going to get judged. You're going to fail, whatever. We are the people that's going to be supporting you if that's something that you are interested in. Now, I am cognizant of the fact that this is not for everyone. And I fully respect that. The only objective we had tonight, the only goal we had tonight is to share with you what we want to achieve, how does it work, and invite you to come on board should this be something of interest to you. Now, there might be a number of you that say, okay, I'm in, but I'm scared this is too good to be true. And that is also perfectly fine. That is why I would like you to test the system for yourself. Number one, you've all got the app now. Otherwise, you couldn't have been invited to be here tonight. So the first step is make sure that you have your membership activated. The second one is share your link with your friends and family, especially your immediate household. Get them to join tonight still. The reason for that is if they join with someone else's link, like Marius said, they are linked to that person for life. You can never have your spouse, your children, your parents, whoever. You can never have them that's joined with your link so that you can earn commission when they activate their membership. However, if they have joined with your membership and you've gotten your notification, then you know they're linked to you for life. They can never move. Our system is literally coded like that. Those people cannot move away from you. Now, that's going to be your first step. The second step is, can I see by means of a hot reaction, who would like to see the money actually pay into their own account that this actually works? Can I see a hot reaction? Okay, ladies and gents, here's how you test it. Test it with one person. How do we do that? Number one, your most important step is make sure your membership is active. Without an active membership, you cannot earn commission or cashback benefits. Then, step two, send your link to your friends and family. Get them to join with your link. Then look at your notifications on your DigiNew Cashback app. Step three, test it for yourself by actually submitting a claim. Look at what the requirements are on the app. Adhere to those requirements. Upload your slip. Boom. Look at your first cashback payout can happen on Friday. Then get one of your people as well. You can do it whichever method you want. Get one of those people that joined with your link to activate their membership. Also, when they've paid, look at the notifications on your phone. You'll get an instant notification notifying you that you're going to earn commission on Friday. But that's still just, okay, I'm going to. But am I really? Look at your DigiNew Pay wallet on Friday. At 15:15 on the dot, look at your DigiNew Pay wallet. Your app will also tell you your money has been paid out. Test it for yourself. Don't take our word for it. Test it for yourself. Can we do a round robin again? Who's received commission before? Can I get a hot reaction? Commission or cashbacks? Or both? Can I get a hot reaction? Ladies and gents, there you see. I've also given my heart now because I've also received cashback. Now, test it for yourself. Those of you that are ready to come on board, welcome. Those that's not ready yet, no hard feelings. I highly advise looking at the email that was sent to you as a reminder from Zoom at approximately 7 p.m. tonight. There's a few links in there. Number one is the WhatsApp channel. I'll advise you to join the WhatsApp channel and enable your notifications in the top right-hand corner because channels do not stock standard enable notifications on WhatsApp. You have to enable it yourself. Secondly, look at Nova. Go play around on Nova. And then thirdly, there's a review link so that you can read what people are actually saying about DigiNew Cashback Club already. Ladies and gents, welcome to those that are ready to come on board. Is this going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. Does it already work? Absolutely. I would like to invite you to come on board with us. And those that are ready to come on board, welcome on board. I can't wait to see all of you on the Movers group as soon as possible. I hope you have a great evening further, ladies and gents. God bless. Bye-bye.